love like a duo. I just want the yen and the euro. The game up and leave my kids like judo. Money come around like a Hoover. Making free bands in the future. Pockets on the look super. Bills on me blue slot Cooper. Money on my mind just like a tumor. Spread my money out and then I call that a rumor. Curry is on the move, no Uber. People try to block it, shine like lunar. Eclipse wanna take all my chills.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Carolina Panthers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Pretty move. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Do some. Do some.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. Now he'll escape to his left. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it. Fourth down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a 1st down throw. Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Here's Watson now on second down. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
When you're dead last in the NFL in 3rd down conversions, the odds are against you every time you face it. How about him picking up that one? That was big for them.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Watson on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by QT. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
Lamar Miller, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. We documented it last week. They played so well defensively. 4 interceptions. Tried to get their hands on another one there.
And when you've had 4 the previous week, you are just itching for more the very next week. And there was a great opportunity. It went by the wayside, but let's not underscore what's going on with this defensive unit. They are around the ball every time it's being put in the air.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Play action for Miller. Now Watson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, this win is definitely going to be a factor as this game goes along. He's throwing straight into it here in the first quarter, and the ball fluttered on him a little bit. But they'll have to
I don't know about that one.
And make a mental note of it.
This guy has undercut the whole joint.
Carolina getting set to take the field and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need.
That wasn't a hold I ain't seen one in my life. Oh, my God.
But not before he works it past the 50. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
7 yards on the play, and it'll be second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Newton on third down. Got a man, it's running. And he's taken down inside the 30. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Lineman's
but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost
I can't with this game anymore, man. Can't. I cannot.
Position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through.
Still can't get over that interception, bro. Still can't.
20.
On second down, here's Newton.
There we go.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Good job, Matthew.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller.
This dude wouldn't let me move. That's all good.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
To throw on second is Watson.
What the hell now? Holding call? I guarantee it's a holding call.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
After the penalty, it's Miller. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's Watson. And he's able to get this.
I missed that. That's me. That's me. That is definitely me. I missed that. F.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet. Get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
He's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back. So
Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Newton.
What's dude doing? What the hell was dude doing?
It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense?
What was dude doing?
4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. On 2nd and 10, Newton. And this one complete right side to Funchess. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders.
Looking for Funchess, but it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
This mug came to play today.
At their own 46-yard line. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Dude, can y'all block somebody?
He's the one that got to him.
I swear to God, man, this game is terrible, bro. Look, you see that? The whole like, I know you can't hope for God forever, but like, oh my God.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. On second down, here's Miller. Finding some room at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and they're going to have a third down.
It seemed like the situation was second and a mile to go for a first down, which screams what? Throw the football. You got to pass in order to try and pick up that kind of yardage. But in this case, they ran a tendency breaker because the tendency is for defenses to be out there and be set up for a pass. So you break tendency and actually run the football. That changes everything because if you're able to find a crease, you often have bigger guys working against smaller guys downfield. They picked up excellent yardage there to bring up a third down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A first down carry now for Miller. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The former Maryland Terp, Jermaine Carter Jr. had the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On the move to his
nice
right.
D.
And that one got tipped. Kind of
nice
threw
D.
everything off. It brings up third. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
The Texans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right.
Nice pick.
Oh,
that's just me.
It's intercepted.
What am I doing? What? Oh, my God.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. From the gun, here's Newton. Escaping the can fire.
That's twice. Oh, my God, bro.
Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield.
You gotta be kidding me, bro.
In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go.
To throw on second down is Newton. Forced out to his left. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down.
Come on, man.
Go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And Thomas has it. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in
nice
the first
throw.
half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Newton on first down. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Now Newton steps away to his left.
Nah, bro.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play, as we'll get a timeout, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. The shotgun snap for Newton. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And we're going to get a timeout.
Oh, I love it, too. Look at that wind.
So with 2 ticks
Negative
left
12.
on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt.
Boop.
And that hits the crossbar and comes back, and it's no good. And by just a whisker, this remains a scoreless game. So plenty of action on the field.
A lot of defense on here, a lot of defense.
At least as of yet. Nothing is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense?
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Craig Robertson in there to drop.
She went with my first play. That's just dumb on my part. I saw something that thought was there. We like this though.
And the pitch goes to Miller.
Dude, can y'all block?
He'll be brought down about the 28.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
The Texans on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Back 22! Back 22!
Now it's Watson.
Come on, dude. Stop this BS! This dude's not going to come off his guy.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2.
That's what his game is, BS, bro.
Give him an even 20
I swear to God, dude.
Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton. And right
it's hilarious.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate
That's so hilarious.
because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to the secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Do you have one assignment?
Before reaching the 45-yard line. His first catch, and it's a
I'm getting sick of this game.
Conversion on 3rd down.
Hey, 20. Gun. Do something. Hey.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Thank you.
And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Coming off the pick 6, it's Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pick up there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down.
Yeah. Let's go. It's in the heat, baby. Let's go.
Now that'll bring up second down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That's it, 180, 180. Hey, hey.
Again, Newton. And the tight end also
Dude.
right side.
Where's... it's in the blitz. That's right.
Midfield and just shy of the 40. Newton to Olsen there for a Carolina first down.
Sent to
Well,
blitz.
sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off.
Oh, my God. My own man got...
He finds a way to pick up.
My guy got my own player got my way.
Inside the 30.
Oh, my God, bruh.
There and another first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
The guy tried to block me in my back. Like, come on, bro.
Down right at the 25.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal space.
Oh, you missed the field goal. That sucks.
Creases like they were able to exploit right there.
That's old.
Here's Newton now on second down. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
Dude, you have one assignment.
He gets it inside the 10.
You have one assignment, bro.
There, and it'll be a first and goal.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey.
Nah, bro. You know exactly what you're doing.
Inside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
To throw on second down. Newton dancing to his left. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Now Newton on third and goal.
There we go.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth.
T. Matthew. Killing it. 3 ints. 3 ints.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
3 ints.
After the interception, here's Watson. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Come on, Tennessee.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
Down. Green the line. Green the line.
10 carry.
Oh my God. This dude just got. This dude, he's like, get off. He's like, get off me.
It's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead.
He said, you ain't chopping me, bruh.
That's what they're doing.
Get out of my way.
Football. Keep the clock
grinding,
keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Come back, come back.
I can't want they keep doing that.
Black 22. Black 22. Black 99 Philly.
On 2nd down, here's Watson. It's complete. It's Miller. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
52 yards of pass, I don't think we're in rhythm. Not really, bro.
Ball up to the 35 now.
We're in rhythm?
Okay. 1st and 10. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And some room to work. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back
he ain't get it.
Can really
he ain't get the 1st down.
Defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen.
Oh, no.
So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, so much for situational football because that's the absolute last thing you want to do when you're protecting a lead in the 4th quarter. Not only do you lose yardage, but you find a way to go out of bounds and stop the clock.
Here's Watson now on 2nd.
No, that's a good interception. Oh!
And a hit jarred loose.
Oof.
It's incomplete.
Oof.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the
ball
coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Watson.
Dude, what the hell?
And down he goes. Luke Kuechly in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss.
Are you kidding me, bro?
4th down.
Dude was wide open.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
I just saw the replay. This mug went up, stepped up. I didn't ask you to step up in the pocket. I hate when the computer does that garbage, bro.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And this will be taken at the 13.
We'll take it.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Carolina getting set to take the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now
we'll take it.
Right out of the gate.
We'll take it.
Delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Buying time to his left. Get this one all the way across the 30. Even though this offense doesn't have a single punch, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going. So, I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And now here is another.
Tyrann Mathieu has 4 ints.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
This guy's on a field day.
Now a first down throw. Watson steps away. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That should have never rolled out.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Here's a give to Miller. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Now, the objective there, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
What? That's new.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Watson, being chased out left. Dumps it complete to Miller. So a good spin move, but not a whole lot to show after as he's taken down. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away.
I mean, kick it that hard. Pause.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands.
Good job, JJ. That's all me. Good job, Jay.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And he's just going to
Let's go.
To no one here.
Let's go.
And now it's 3rd. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, get right down. Get right there. That's it.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down the score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
And Watson's going to throw it here. Sliding out of the pocket.
Out of bounds.
Deep for the end zone. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him?
I don't know.
In the end zone.
How did I miss him?
He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
Hell nah, bruh.
I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him.
I saw that coming.
But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. Carolina getting set to take the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly. Then they'll take it from there.
And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Newton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's intercepted at the goal line.
Get up.
Picked off by Kayvon Webster. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
I mean, he's only sending 4 unless he's sending another guy.
After the sack,
just because.
2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Throwing now, Watson. Flushed out right. Incomplete nice hit. Jars the ball.
Oh,
wow. 3rd down.
That was almost a pickles.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Miller.
What's that? What's that?
Be taken down
holding?
with a marker on the field.
Of course.
So let's see about the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
It's taken to the 26. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's escapeful for you and should work better, and try and execute that on the way out the door and maybe get back to base and feel...
It's
Oh, my God.
And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there for the Panthers.
Not enough time.
55 yards.
Hey, boom.
So Charles are able to
We get a shutout, ladies and
to be
gents.
elusive, a shutout in the NFL. And maybe what's fitting is they ended the game on the field, that defensive unit on the field. What an exclamation mark.
And probably felt like they could go another 60 minutes without anyone
7 takeaways, bro.
That's the confidence you gain
Yeah.
throughout when you're pitching a shutout. And they're going to leave the stadium feeling like they're all 10 feet tall.
So for the Texans, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to New England to take on the Patriots. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they taste defeat for the first time this season as they drop to 5-1. And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Indianapolis.